Okay, this time we'll sneak in through the... Ow! Treat the wound. Don't poke at it like an impatient Jawa.
Sorry, sir. We've got company.
Oh, hello there. I'm, Sergeant Carnes. This here's Private Anlin. We're trying to recover some Imperial intel, preferably without getting shot. Again.
Do you need medical attention?
I took a couple grazes, and I think poor Anlin may have singed both his whiskers. Command sent us to retrieve data recorders from crashed Imperial starships. They contain valuable intel on the Empire's planetary defenses.
This is insane, sir. Why should we keep risking our necks when we have a Jedi right here?
You seem to think these recorders are worth dying for.
It could be the works. Imperial fleet positioning, clearance codes, battery placement. Maybe Anlin's right. That information could help the Republic fleet establish a solid foothold on Balmorra, bring us one step closer to liberating the planet. I'm not leaving here without those recorders, but we simply aren't equipped to get past those lunatics. Can you get them?
You two rest here. I'll handle this.
I hate to have someone else fight my battles for me. I appreciate this.
Major, I really wish you'd think again.
I appreciate you patching up my men, Doctor. But there's a reason civilians aren't looked to for military advice. You, however, are just what the Doctor ordered, so to speak. The Imperials are sitting on key targets, and my entire platoon's been poisoned.
Are your men going to be all right?
They're a few shades greener than healthy, but they should pull through, the ones who survived.
The Imperials have turned the surrounding region into a toxic sinkhole. The vapors have been downing us.
The Empire dumped a whole mess of herbicides when they first invaded. Ruined an entire season's worth of crops.
Yeah, right. Crops. Anyway, any troops I send are rendered helpless by the toxins before they're picked off by Imperial patrol droids.
Imperials normally kill people, not crops.
Take away our will by taking away our food. Turns out the toxin was nastier than they thought.
Fortunately, we've cooked up a formula that'll burn those toxins out of the ground.
You'll get rid of the toxins, all right, and destroy the soil in the process. These farmlands are some of the most fertile on Balmorra. The harvests are sold all over the planet. People will starve without them.
You're supposed to protect these people, not fight a war at their expense.
Their crops are useless now anyway, unless there's suddenly a market for contaminated produce.
I know it's risky, but if you can get me samples of the toxins, I should be able to develop a workable vaccine for our soldiers.
We don't have time to play scientist. I need your help dispensing the formula we have. I can count on you, right?
I'm with the Doctor on this one. Let's make that vaccine.
I was starting to think the Republic had lost all sense. Thank you. I'll need several soil samples. Also, the toxin may cause some unpleasant side effects, so work quickly.
Then if we can hit the power... looks like you've got your reinforcements.
Master Jedi, I'm honored you're willing to take up our cause. I'm Bektalrod, and this is Colonel Marek. We welcome anyone who's willing to fight for a free Balmorra. I requested backup because we've set our sights on the city of Sobrik. It's currently Imperial headquarters.
What happened to Sobrik's citizens?
The Empire destroyed everything Balmorran and covered the city with their blasted red banners. Colonel Marek is the most decorated officer in the Balmorran militia, and our man inside the Empire.
Our best bet into Sobrik is an aerial assault, landing at the spaceport and surprising them.
Our transport's an old Republic model. She can carry enough men to challenge the Empire.
But the spaceport shield disables any non-Imperial craft, and all the false promises in the galaxy won't be activated.
Balmorra's not a safe place to fly.
When you're welcome, it's safe enough. When you're not, well, you can see why everyone's fighting over it.
We've gotten our hands on the Troida Disruptor, a prototype weapon that could break through Sobrik's shield.
The Empire has fail-safes in place, and the Troida Disruptor will only work for a few minutes. Luckily, that's all we need.
But activating it requires enough power to launch a Star Destroyer. And we don't have it.
The only thing that's got that kind of juice is SWTOR's power grid, the largest set of generators on Balmorra.
Tampering with these generators might get some unwanted attention.
The men will be armed for the assault on SWTOR. If the Empire decides to bring a fight here first, we'll be ready.
Now, the Empire, anticipating an attack, has positioned fully armed garrisons at each generator.
If you can get past them and siphon power from the generators, we can activate the Troida Disruptor and break through SWTOR's shield.
Ready your men. I'll have that power when you need it.
I'll monitor the power grid from here and contact you when everything's in place. Good luck.
Feel my force. You lightsaber jerk.
We have control of SWTOR's power grid. Diverting power to the Troida Disruptor. That's it. Transferring you to Bek-Talra. SWTOR's shield will only be down for a few minutes, so make it quick.
The Troida Disruptor is activated. SWTOR's spaceport shield is breaking down. I can't thank you enough.
You can thank me later. Let's get SWTOR back.
You'll be the hero of Balmorra when we win SWTOR. I promise you.
I'm impressed. Those garrisons were tough, and I should know. I was forced to design them. Bek's got good men, but they're not fighters like you and me. They'll need your help to retake the city. Enter SWTOR through the main gates. Fight through the Empire and make your way to the spaceport from there.
The Resistance looks up to you. Keep them going till I get there.
I won't lose, SWTOR. Not this time. See you inside.
We've lost, Beck. Your men are dead and your ship's in flames.
What? How could you do this to us?
Here come your reinforcements. Ask them if you don't believe me.
You're standing with the Empire, Colonel.
Balmorra will too, before long. Please, don't make this hard. Surrender or die. Those are your options.
What do you get for your part in this?
When the Empire came, the Republic fought, lost, and left. Balmorra needs order, stability, and power to survive. Our future is with the Empire.
You can't truly believe that. Help me defeat the Imperials.
The Republic didn't learn anything from being outmatched. You're no different. Hear that, Beck? Your backups refuse to surrender. Don't make the same mistake.
Lightsaber.
Hello? Please tell me someone won that firefight.
The Imperials are dead. The spaceport's secure.
I just hope their dead equals ours. Colonel Merrick was respected and revered all over Balmorra. If word of this gets out, we'll lose face, and that means losing support and manpower.
You coward. Weak and spineless, just like the Republic.
The Colonel was once a hero. Let him die like one. Kill him, and put him in with the others. I'll say he fell in combat.
Killing the Colonel won't bring your men back. He lives.
I thank you for that. Maybe you can pass some of that spine over to Balmorra.
Despite the Colonel's best efforts, you've won us the spaceport. Sobrik will be a battlefield for a few days, but we'll get it under control. Meet me back at the Troida workshop. I'll be waiting.
I brought you the toxin samples.
Perfect. These ought to have everything I need to get started on that vaccine.
Just be quick about it.
Don't worry, you'll be butting heads with Imperials in no time, Major. And then we'll work on clearing out the toxins without damaging the soil.
When do you think the farmlands will finally be restored?
Hard to say. Probably can't start until the Imperials are gone. But at least the option is there. You showed a lot more insight than the rest of these Republic knuckleheads.
I managed to retrieve all of the data recorders.
Perfect timing, too. Anlin just finished dressing my wounds. Not too shabby, Private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Once that intel gets analyzed, the fleet will finally start making some headway on this planet.
I'm glad to have been a part of it.
I'll transmit this data back to base. We should be able to step up our offensive any day now.
It's over. Sobrik is free. I didn't think I'd live to see it. Of course, all the talk is about a Balmorran hero turned Imperial. We look like idiots. There'll be desertions. Colonel Merrick's rotting away in a secure storage room. Once the Empire's gone, he'll get a proper jail cell.
A lot of Balmorrans died today. Colonel Merrick would have been one too many.
I can't really fault you for doing what you thought was right. Winning Sobrik didn't go exactly as planned. But with the city free, people will know it's only a matter of time before they're free too. Commander Maydeen wants to speak with you. We've got him waiting on comm call.
Did the commander say what it was about?
He didn't say, and I didn't pry. Balmorra will never forget what you did for us. Thank you again.
Commander Maydeen, I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Sobrik is free, and we have you to thank. A battalion should be in the city soon, though it'll be a long slog. You've proven your commitment to Balmorra and the Republic. I've been authorized to ask for your help with a top-secret mission.
We've already invaded Imperial territory and liberated Sobrik. What's left?
The Republic didn't even know this objective existed until the Empire forced us off-world. The Balmorrans hid it well. Let me introduce Dr. Karsiri, a scientist at the Balmorran Arms Factory.
Lead scientist now, actually. Not that that matters. I don't lead armies or free cities like you.
Dr. Karsiri is braver than he admits. He's working on the whole reason the Empire's fighting for Balmorra, the Barrager planetary defense system.
You're taking a big risk talking to us, Doctor.
With the Barrager, the Empire could hold Balmorra hostage forever. The Barrager can destroy an entire orbiting fleet without launching a single ship. The host planet becomes an impenetrable fortress.
We can't do anything to the Barrager unless we can control it. For that, we need someone who knows the weapon inside and out.
The weapons designers are Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis. They refused to work for the Empire and were imprisoned in the Gorinth Brig.
Are you certain they're alive?
The Gorinth Brig holds people who are inconvenient, not damned.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis are the only people who can get us the Barrager. They must get out of the Gorinth Brig safely. My scout West Durga is on the Gorinth Plateau. Speak with him. He'll know how to get inside and free the doctors.
Be careful, Dr. Karsiri, or you might be next.
Don't worry. Being a real-life traitor is making me extra cautious. Keep me updated, Commander. I'll do what I can to keep the Empire busy here. Good luck.
Jungubed, stabulutumul nuns umtzaktas. Musutugu, no gushle zoruku.
Commander Maydeen said you knew how to get inside.
Provata kahal kurefes, sugurututa selvagu.
Violence only begets more violence.
Pronteza banhal kufjuen quatma. Ul qualuta meta jurher fut persono jormola. Uma, ormalo mentu gorastuk.
Lightsaber jerk.
I've got the access key to the Gorinth Brig.
Uma, ormalo mentu gorastuk. Rugul afnamul konfu ensesquenu unswat.
What else can you tell me?
Junstabu fu qualanqua, persana hora.
Sounds like a real pleasant crowd.
Kahando veo nedzit unque jo levutu. Jonu luhagan daralamutu ondota joestakon.
You lied to me, Alia. You promised to keep us safe. Where was your protection when we needed it?
I'm sorry, Sedge. We lost some good people too, but we'll fix this. Master Jedi. You see, Command is taking this seriously. With a Jedi's help, your people will be rescued in no time.
Back up a second. Has someone been kidnapped?
Balmoran villagers. You didn't know? Then, you aren't from Republic Command. I'm Alia Selray, Republic Ambassador to the Balmoran people. It's my job to make sure civilians are kept safe during the war.
Safe? Republic Command doesn't supply enough soldiers to keep a child safe.
Sedge is one of the local leaders. He stepped up after the others were wiped out, but what he says is true.
Republic soldiers were supposed to escort us to a safe zone. But Mandalorian mercenaries attacked, wiped your people out, killed half of my village, and kidnapped the rest!
We need to get out there and bring your people back.
That monster has probably sold them off by now.
The leader of the Mandalorians is Monta Dre. They work for the Empire. But Monta has a slave trade operating on the side.
He has gotten away with his crimes for too long.
I agree, but our main priority is getting those villagers back before they're shipped off-world. Taking Monta down would be a bonus. Besides, if we fail in this, the Balmorans may withdraw their support for the Republic.
Get the safe zone ready. I'll have those Balmorans out in no time.
Watch your back out there. The Mandalorians are better trained than the Empire soldiers. They have snipers, shock troops, everything. They've set up camp outside the city. That's where they'll be holding the prisoners. Good luck.
It's no use. You need an extractor's ID card to operate that elevator.
Don't worry about the elevator. Tell me how to open this cell.
Get out of here while you still can. The extractors will be back any...
Not very chatty now, are you, old man? Looks like we have a security breach. And some new prisoners.
The extractors are dead? And you saved us. I can't believe it.
Do you need medical attention?
I've never felt better. I could run circles around this prison. Or, you know, kilometers away from it. I know Lieutenant Vecker rarely leaves his interrogation rooms on the lower level. He keeps the most valuable prisoners close by. Here, take the extractor's ID card. If you're looking to free someone else, you'll have to get onto the lower level to do it.
Get to the Republic outpost and find West Durga. He'll help you.
I'm getting out of here before more extractors show up. Good luck to you.
idiots! Did none of you think to stop an intruder? Or are we issuing invitations? No matter. You won't disrupt the work I'm doing to stabilize Balmorra.
Call this torture what you will. It ends here.
I must maintain order. Fear discourages rebellion. Whether you're here out of some misguided attempt to save these criminals, or you're after Republic interests, you won't succeed. The Gorinth Brig and everyone in it serves the Empire. They live for it, they die for it.
Release the prisoners and you can go free.
And start a planet-wide riot. No wonder the Republic's falling apart. Disarm the intruder. Alive if possible. Dead as an example.
I'm about to break your record, boss.
Dr. Malin? Dr. Ortis?
Dr. Ortis, just give me a minute to catch my breath. I thought that fight would never end.
Forgive him. His whole experience has been traumatic. Dr. Meln at your service.
I can't believe you went to these lengths to rescue us. Thank you.
I was told you designed the Barrager. I hope I'm not wrong.
The Empire imprisoned us because of the Barrager. Now the Republic set us free. I think I know why you're here. The Barrager is an incredibly complicated and well-protected weapon, as designed. Luckily, our design notes are in contraband. We can use Lieutenant Vecker's credentials to override the security system and get those files. It'll lock down afterwards, of course, but we'll have what we need.
Can the override do anything else?
Change prison operations, security settings, nothing that's gonna help us now. With our files, we can create a foolproof spike for the Republic, guaranteed to get control of the Barrager.
Wait just a minute. What about all those prisoners? You might have forgotten everything we've seen here, Doctor, but I haven't. This is our chance to destroy this terrible place. We have to use that override to let these people go. As for the Barrager, we'll figure out something.
The Gorinth Briggs caused enough suffering.
You may have just single-handedly condemned the Republic.
The thanks of 1,000 prisoners should make up for it. The override worked. Every security field in the Gorinth Brig has failed. We should get to a shuttle. Dr. Meln and I will do our best to get something together for the Barrager spike. Thank you.
I see you were successful. We're going to leak word that the Empire tried to sell Balmorrans as slaves, and how the Republic rescued them. Because of what you did, we may actually gain support. Thank you.
It was the least I could do.
We could do with more of that kind of help around here.
I have been doubting the Republic. It seemed you were using us to satisfy grudges against the Empire. But you have restored my faith in the Republic's motives. You didn't have to go into the mercenary camp, but you did. You saved my people, and for that, I thank you. Farewell.
Ugal ungas, ut termo nulu uma.
Did Dr. Meln and Dr. Ordis make it back?
Gahal ravul asjon uret untumata. Juguhu zuza haga, noeksa nunsa bahala.
I'm glad you're back. We've got no time to waste. Dr. Meln and Dr. Ordis have created the Barrager spike. It's hacked together from memory, so they can't guarantee anything. We really could have used their research.
It's hard to ignore a prison full of innocent people.
You eliminated most of the prison staff. Once we had the Barrager, they wouldn't have waited long for a rescue. I just hope the spike works. The Barrager could prevent another Telos or Taris forever. The Republic must get control of it. Our plans hit a small snag. We've been unable to get in touch with Dr. Karsiri, the informant who started all this.
You suspect the Empire discovered him?
Dr. Karsiri's brilliant, but I doubt he has much experience covering his tracks. The Empire's massing their troops at the Balmoran arms factory. It's a battle from here on in. We've got to move forward, with or without Dr. Karsiri. My technician Len Carter's been working on locating the Barrager. He's waiting for you at the Sundari outpost.
Tell Lem I'll be there as soon as possible.
I'll keep trying to contact Dr. Karsiri. I'll let you know if I hear from him. Nadine out.
I'm looking for Lem Karner.
You found him. Good thing, too. Now you can take this off my hands. It's the Barrager spike. Commander Maydeen sent it over. Your job is to use that to take control of the Barrager. My job is to find it for you.
I guess there's been no word from Dr. Karsiri.
Not a peep. That's why you're dealing with an old tech like me. Takes a lot of power to destroy a fleet. I can trace where it's going and locate the Barrager that way. But the Empire's got power-hungry contraptions all over this battlefield. As long as they're up, I can't get a clear reading. Get me?
What are these contraptions?
Signal jammers, security fields, wartime technology they're hoping will keep the Republic back. Empire's recall their full forces here. Republic's doing all they can, but you've got a literal army to get through. Watch yourself. Knock out everything the Empire's got running. Hook this power monitor up to their primary sensor grid, and we'll find your weapon.
If the Empire advances, retreat. I'll figure things out.
I was a front lines tech in the Battle of Bathawi. This is nothing. As soon as I've got a lock on the Barrage's location, I'll calm you. Stay safe out there.
Good work. Signal's coming in clear as a bell. Most of the power's being drawn to the administrative complex of the Balmoran Arms Factory. The barrager must be there.
An administrative complex doesn't sound so threatening.
Don't be so sure. Probably plenty of security is still standing between you and the barrager. I've got Commander Maydeen on hold for you. If we don't meet again, well, for Balmora's sake, I hope we do.
Looks like we were both hard at work. You've got the barrager's location. I've got Dr. Karsiri.
Good thing, too. The barrager lab's been fortified beyond recognition. Freeing the Gorinth Brig prisoners must have put a scare into the Empire. They're driving us hard to finish the weapon. The Empire's made Darth Minax our overseer. She was a slave driver before, but now, any minor setback is grounds for execution.
Sith are deadly and unpredictable. Be cautious.
She's a real live, red-skinned Sith nightmare. Without their research, Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis couldn't have anticipated our progress. There's some vital extra steps to making their hack work.
I trust you have a strategy.
Use the barrager spike on the subsystem controllers, then on the main power core. It'll allow full control when you arrive.
No one will forget what you've done for Balmora, Doctor.
I only did what any Balmoran would have done. I'd better get back before Darth Minax comes looking. I hope to meet you in person soon.
This is it. Follow Dr. Karsiri's instructions and get to the barrager. Medine out.
It's rough on the outside. We'll be lucky to get out of here alive. Enough! Lightsaber jerk!
I'm sorry, Darth Minax. I had the codes put in place, but the locks seem to have failed.
Half the Imperial Army, and still the Republic gets inside. Secure the weapon! You found the barrager designers among the rest of the rabble you freed, didn't you? Pathetic, idiotic Republic luck.
You have no power here. The Empire's lost the barrager and Balmora.
The Republic's won, have they? Was it at Sobrik? The destroyed Gorinth Brig, perhaps? That festering island you call Bugtown? Balmora belongs to the Empire. The barrager will only remove all doubt. You were very foolish to come here. Perhaps now you'll understand why.
Take that!
Find Dr. Karsiri. Is anyone there?
We're here, Commander. Darth Minax and the other Imperials are dead. The Barrager's ready to accept your spike.
Excellent. Use the Barrager spike to get control. I'm sending a recovery crew to take over operations.
To take over? But the Barrager is a threat to Balmorra. It must be destroyed, you know that!
The Empire will never have control of the Barrager again.
The Empire was never the problem. The Barrager itself caused this mess. Destroying a fleet takes every bit of power a planet can give. Solar, geothermal, hydro. If it's part of Balmorra, it's powering the Barrager. It will leave the planet an empty shell with nothing left to defend. The Empire wanted the Barrager so they could hold Balmorra forever. Now I see the Republic does too. Commander Maydeen lied to us.
Is this true, Commander?
Whatever your assumptions, Doctor, I made it clear that we needed to get control of the Barrager.
You never said the Republic planned to use it!
You really think we'd destroy something that could prevent another Telos, Taris, or Coruscant? Save millions of lives and guarantee a Republic victory? This war is not over. I can feel it. I know the cost is high, but the Barrager could make sure the Republic wins that war. We have to claim it.
We can't sacrifice one planet to save another.
Blast it! Do you realize what you're doing? You've given the Empire a second chance!
The Barrager's power core is overloading. We have to evacuate.
Next.
Done. Lightsaber jerk.
The Imperials still have stockpiles here. We need 2 squads up on the Goran Plateau. You're back. We're in the middle of final troop deployment. The Empire's lost, but they're attacking on their way out. I don't think you realize what you've done. If we had the Barrager, the Imperials wouldn't have fired another shot.
The Empire's on Balmorra to win. We're here to help.
I wanted to give the Republic the best shot I could at defeating the Empire. Were you there when the Empire attacked Coruscant? They came out of nowhere, and we couldn't do anything about it. The Empire invaded Balmorra. I promised myself that it would end here. Can you blame me?
Such actions would make you no better than your enemies.
I know. Fast and easy never won a war. I fooled myself into thinking this could be different. I'm glad it was you making the call and not me. When you spend your life fighting, it's easy to forget why. You secured the Barrager, stormed the Goranth Brig, freed Silbrick. The Republic is completely in your debt.
The Empire has to learn that independent worlds aren't theirs to take.
Balmorra's been an effective lesson. If war breaks out, the Republic will be ready. There's a lot of work ahead, but Balmorra's free. That's what's important. Good luck to you.